on Roundtable Rejects Gaming. This is Trinity. We are on episode 7 of Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. It's been a interesting ride, so let's get this started. Sir Hans Capon just decided to leave us on our own. The open world gaming just started. So we got multiple options that we can go with. We actually just got a job with the blacksmith. So what we're going to actually do is probably leave some of our stuff here, considering that he gave us a bed now. We're going to go start traveling the world, taking on side quests. We're going to be leveling our person up, becoming more educated. So when we start getting to these main quests, we know what we're doing, we know what we're talking about, and we don't make a fool of ourselves. So with that being said, we are in the late hours of the day, so there's really not much we can do right now. We're going to go ahead and check the map, and we see that there is a side quest out in that region. So we're going to take a stroll. We're going to take ourselves a little stroll. Keep in mind, I'm trying to make Henry as honorable as possible. When there's going to be cutscenes, I'm not going to talk as much, but considering that we're now in more of an open world, I'll start giving my take and opinions on things. Some of the reasonings why I choose to do certain things, and we'll just have an overall fun time. So I'm looking at poppies, and that's wormwood, but considering that my character doesn't have any recipes for it, I don't find the sense in collecting those. It will get your skill higher, but we're going to do some other things first. First, we want to get to this side quest and figure out what this is about. So you can either use roads, or you can just follow your directions. Either or really works. Right now we're just going to follow the roads so we can get a base layout of what's going on. Maybe we'll run into some bandits on the road, and they can test my prowess. That would be fun. So already there might be a threat. So we're gonna see who's talking to us.
Get out of here right now, or I'll... You fucked up now, asshole!
So just a bandit. We're gonna go take him out. Figure out what he's guarding.
Enough! I give up! Defend yourself! This isn't over!
Yeah, sorry. The guy pulled up on me. We're not gonna let him pull up on anyone else. That's kind of where I'm at with that. But what we will do is take some of those supplies. Don't really... The sword is either going to be better or worse. It might be a little bit better. We'll go ahead and check it out. So it is actually better. So what we're going to do is equip that sword for now. And since we're going to be turning Henry into a sword fighter mainly, we're going to see what he was guarding. So this just looks to be one bandit maybe. Nothing too serious. Now we're gonna see, okay, we're pretty full right now, so there's no real need for anything else. We're gonna get back on the main road. Just made some extra money. We'll be able to sell our sword. Nothing really worth value, so we're not gonna take anything. Okay, our boots actually are quite in a not good situation. So is that, so we'll buy boots soon. That's what it's looking like we're gonna need to get. But before that, we might run into somebody else. Some people would be going for the horse right now. We'll probably do that by the end of this episode or the start of next episode. But for now, we're just kind of figuring out what's around us. This will also level us up as we run around the map, as we learn things, so overall not bad to do. So we just found a huntsman.
What would you like? I'd like to compete at archery.
Your first time, eh? I don't remember your face from any previous
We'll see how this goes.
What's it to be? Longbow or crossbow?
I guess since we're using a crossbow, we'll start with that.
I quite fancy trying crossbow.
All right. So what do you feel up to? Want to compete with beginners, advanced archers, or masters? Of course, it's tougher against masters, but you can win more.
So we're gonna go against beginners.
I'd rather not get ahead of myself. I'll try my luck against beginners.
Fine. Of course, it ain't for free, though. Have you got something to wager?
Hang on. I'll see how much I have. Yeah, here it is. So
We'll
start?
use some of that
Wait a while
groschen
until
from
I
the
get
guy
the
that
other
we
archers.
just killed.
Meanwhile, you can get ready and wait for the signal.
get set.
Now!
So it's just kind of a point, aim, and shoot kind of situation.
You moved the target. Admit it.
What the fuck is wrong with me today?
My character still has a little bit of skills to learn,
Further away today.
but that's okay. We'll learn how this crossbow works from a distance. There we go. So just a little bit underneath, you're shooting kind of in the bottom of the white, maybe even the brown area, and that should get you a good shot. So we just
Nice! Few folks are such a good shot. You deserve every last groschen.
Thank you.
just made some extra money, got our skill up a little bit. Easy to do. So what we are going to do is talk to this lady. See if we have
What
something.
happened? You look worried.
My husband Vostatek left to go hunting and hasn't come back. I'm worried that something happened to him. He's von Burgo's lead huntsman, and the forest is full of poachers these days.
Maybe he just got caught up somewhere.
Not a chance. We're invited to young Lord Semin's wedding. He wouldn't dare miss that by wandering around the woods for so long. What would Lord Semin think if we didn't show up? It would be a disgrace. He sometimes loses track of time out in the woods, but I've got a really bad feeling about it this time. One time, Vostatek didn't come home for 4 days after his horse broke its leg in the woods. I had a feeling right away that something bad had happened. And I have that same feeling now. Do you reckon you could help me?
So we're just going to ask where
Do
he
you know
went.
where he might be? Where is his hunting ground?
In all the forests here around Vidlak Pond. He didn't tell me exactly where he was going, but maybe Vitek knows.
Vitek.
Our son.
So your husband got lost when he was out hunting, and you want me to go and find him?
I'd go myself, but Vostatek doesn't want me going to the woods on my own. He says it's dangerous. But you look like a fearless lad, and I'll be sure to reward you for your efforts.
Yeah, we'll just
All right.
help.
I'll bring Vostatek back to you.
Thank you. I wouldn't send you if I didn't think it was necessary, but I have a really bad feeling about this. Before you leave, please make sure to talk to Vitek. Maybe he'd know where his father was headed.
All right. I'll let you know as soon as I find something.
Be careful out there. See you soon, my friend.
So I guess we're just going to talk to the guy that we did the archery range. Figure out where this disappearing father is.
What do you want here, you scoundrel? Why'd you barge in here?
Oh, man's hella mad.
I'm looking for your father. Did he mention where he was headed?
Ma talked you into it, didn't she? I'd be willing to bet he just got wasted as usual. He's nothing
So we got
but
a potential drunkard.
No secret.
So I'm gonna just try to use my nobility.
What kind of a Christian are you? Sinner or saint, it's your duty to honor your father as the good book decrees. Come on. I just need a few words out of you, then I'll find him myself.
According to the good book, he shouldn't drink so much. The only thing he can manage on his own is to puke and piss all over himself. Then either Ma or me has to clean it up, and I've had enough of it.
So we got a new level in speech.
I don't have time to argue with you. I'll pay you. Take this and talk.
You're mad. Pa doesn't deserve any help. But do what you want. Just don't tell him you gave me any money once you find him. And just take it from me and spend it on booze.
Where did he go? Tell me.
The last thing he said was he found a dead deer near the pond, and he wanted to go and see if there were any wolves about. So I'd go down below the cottage, walk along the shore, and then turn north into the old forest. If he didn't get boozed up and forget, that is, wouldn't be the first time.
So we're just gonna
Be
go
that as
ahead
it
and look
may.
for him.
I'm going out to look for him.
No need to rush. At least it would give him time to sleep it off and come home on his own.
So we are gonna go check and see if we leveled up our speech. Not quite yet, but it did go up one, so that's good. So we've discovered a little bit of land. Finding Vostok, the gamekeeper, could be quite frustrating, so we're gonna hold off on that for a second, and we're gonna go to Troskowitz, and we're gonna work our way down. It is getting late though.
You must have stolen them. Surrender now.
So we need to get on the run. Okay, this is bad.
I'm all yours.
Mercy! I surrender!
You're a thief, and I'll treat you as such. You're even stupid enough to be wearing what you stole.
So we are going to try to talk it
Wait
out.
a moment. I'm sure we can come to an agreement, can't we? I didn't steal anything. That's mine.
No. No, it isn't. Don't try to make a fool out of me.
So I guess we gotta
Fuck
fight
you.
him.
Fucking hell.
He shouldn't have marched up on me like this. I will win.
Corva, I'm wounded. The pillory's too good for you. I'll chop you up on the spot. Don't think I won't cut you to pieces.
We're gonna try to get him wounded. Once he's wounded
Now
enough.
you'll see what we do with criminals, bastard.
Let's see if he can follow up with me. Yeah, he won't be able to keep up. I don't really want to kill this guy because I'm trying to be noble. He's just doing his job. So he'll be able to recover. Although those guys in red are probably threats to us. So we are on the run a little bit, so instead of going back through that town, we're just going to keep pressing on. We'll make it here by the end of the night. And from there, we can figure out what we're going to do next.
I'll need a spade for this.
We might come back and see what that's about. That could be free money. But for now, we're going to keep pushing on.
What happened to you?
I'm in big trouble.
How so?
I lost a letter. A very important letter. I was supposed to deliver it to my master by tonight.
Would you like me to help you look for it?
There's no point now. I've been on the road for 2 days as it is. We'll never make it by tonight.
Do you know where you might have lost it?
I haven't the faintest idea. It must have slipped out somewhere along the way.
What was in the letter?
I have no idea what it said. For one thing, it was a secret, and for another, I can't read. But it was my master's beloved who sent it. That's why it was so important.
Oh, so it could just as easily have been a lewd verse.
I don't really care what was in it. The point is, I don't have it.
You should have been more careful with it. Losing the one thing you're supposed to deliver.
I know. So I forgot to check my bag this morning, all right? But now it's gone, and I'm fucked.
I have to be going. I hope you find the letter.
Me too. Because if I don't, I'm in for a lashing.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Wait! I have an idea. Punch me in the face.
What?
Smack me in the gob. I'll say I was ambushed on the way and they took the letter.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. I'd rather take a couple of punches from you than a lashing from my master. I could tell you to stop when I've had enough. But he wouldn't. So you get why it's better for me to be slapped around by you, right?
Very well then. Defend yourself. Or not. It's up to you. You ready?
I am.
So we're just gonna beat him up. Just for a second. Should be pretty good. Almost robbed him. I got lucky.
All right.
That was rough.
Do you think that's enough?
I definitely. I'm sore all over. Oh, my mouth most of all.
Glad to be of help then. Take care.
It's always fun. Get to beat somebody up for free.
A lovely bow the other day for a great price. What good's a bow to you, for God's sake? What a waste of money. Didn't you hear that the king himself...
Hey, fella, stop off for a bit of chat.
God be with you.
we can fight them.
I don't have a lot of time, but I'm always up for a game of dice and a flagon of wine.
I hear you. Never any harm in that. Anyway, that's about all we can do right now, bugger it. Nothing for it but to perch here and wait for our tree.
What do you mean for your tree? You're waiting for it to chop itself down?
Actually, I mean, wait until we can get to work on it.
But what's the hold-up with your tree?
In short, we found a perfect oak for a new mill wheel. Only some horsens set up camp beneath it for the night. And now we're waiting for them to haul off. Bugger it.
Why don't you just send those reprobates packing? You got hands like shovels, and you're scared of a few vagrants?
Vagrants? Hell, man, they're armed to the teeth. They'd kill us, bugger it. And don't stoke my fire, lad, or else you'll see what these shovels of mine can do to your face.
Come on then.
Let's see what you're made of, lad.
That's what I'm talking about. So it's really just dodges. So strikes.
Not like that.
Keep the pressure on.
Hey,
So he
nice.
just took a little one.
Come on, again.
It's pretty simple. You just
Go
wait
on,
to
parry.
for the shield to pop. And then you just counter. We'll see if we can get him.
Go on, parry.
We'll try
That was something. Come on, again. Hey, nice.
to... So I'm going to use my strength against him to break his guard.
Come on, again.
It's just a little grappling fight right now. Gotta use that strength on him.
Go on, parry. Sakura,
Got him.
you're a gutsy fighter. I'll give you that.
Thanks. Next time, keep your arms closer to your body. You'll be more agile that way.
All right, I get it. That was a pretty good fight, wasn't it?
Yeah, but once was enough.
Definitely. Safe travels.
So we know that there's a tree somewhere that these bandits are camped by.
Look out!
So we're gonna try to figure out what they're talking about. So we need to keep working down, but we're going to take a quick little brief pit stop to see if we can figure out what's going on over here. If not, we're going to keep moving on the same direction, just a different path. Just like that, shoot him down. Okay. So we need to actually make our way further down, but we'll get this little fast travel point at least. It's getting dark though. If this is an inn, this is good for us. It does look like it's an inn.
Greetings.
Time you all heard the truth. We've survived drought, we've survived floods, plague and fires, and failed harvests. But now we face a far greater catastrophe. We all know full well.
This might not happen in.
Huh? For a better life, they said. But what's the truth? Every city is a hotbed of sin. People live one on top of the other. Everyone's drinking and stealing and falling. It's right on the street. What's more, the crowd.
Greetings.
Good day.
Yeah, greetings.
That's a beautiful bull you've got there.
Aye. Oldham's really fond of it. They tried to steal it from him once, and he's been suspicious ever since.
I reckon he guards him quite closely, eh?
I'll say. He has a farmhand walk around the byre with a lantern all night.
We'll knock him out.
It was good to see you, my friend.
Pretty easy.
What are you doing here?
So we need to stay moving. And we gotta make our way down into this region. Maybe even over here. It's gonna be difficult. But again, although we've done some crime, I haven't killed that guy. I very easily could have. We're kind of at a position that we need to make sure we're armed. There's bandits everywhere. We're trying to find our message. So I'm just following my top marker on the top of the compass. We'll go ahead and wash the blood off ourselves before we roll into town. And this might be a good spot to rest for the night, so I think we'll actually do that. So it didn't save, but we're all healed up. We'll be good. We're gonna go ahead and check out what's behind us right now.
God bless
Okay.
you. Eh?
So that's where we're wanted, is up there. There's a horse on the road though by itself. For some reason I can't mount them. Looks like bodies on the road. Need to figure out what's going on here. So those are bandits. I forgot we don't have master strikes yet.
Fucking hell! I'm all yours!
So what we're gonna use is this flank here.
That hit home!
So we're just gonna use this rock to keep the distance of the other one.
I'm all yours!
And now that he's pressing in, we're gonna have to make some distance.
Show what you're
That's
made
one.
of!
Now we got the other one. This one should be easier. Yeah, we took some early hits. That's no biggie. We got this. So we're gonna press into him. Alright. That was a tough one a little bit, but we managed it. Let's go ahead and check the strength. So we're going to do a pack meal. I want to be able to carry more, especially now that we found all these bodies. I'm going to do a nimble stance, so if we do dodges, that will be good for us. Combat, our swords has increased. And we're going to do Swordsmaker's Wisdom, especially since that we live at the blacksmiths right now. So now we just got to see about. Got some money for us. Most everything else isn't really worth it. Go ahead and take that bolt, take those gloves, take those boots. So we leveled up our perk again, so we're going to go ahead and level up again. Vitality. We're going to make it where we need less food before we get hungry. And we are going to go ahead and take these things because these people aren't going to really use it. So we will go ahead and see what's at the end of this road. And before we do that, we're going to go ahead and make sure that we equip what we need to. I'm going to stick with this for now. We will have to find ourselves some better stuff eventually, because right now we are not looking very established. We look like a marauder. Potentially more threats.
No chance.
Gotta watch to get flanked.
Try me.
This guy's gonna be tougher. So what we'll try to do
for you.
is get this guy first. Good slice to the head. Don't want to get flanked. Gotta watch the flank. Yeah, that other one's creeping up on me.
You want to try me? Show your stuff. Take that fucker out, Danny!
He's almost down. He's gonna probably bleed out.
Fuck you! Come on, then!
He's down. Now we can focus more attention on this guy. Sorry if I'm getting a little quiet. I didn't expect to face this many problems in these woods. We will take care of it though, as Henry is a soldier. Keep him on the defense.
Come on! Fuck!
The good thing about the perfect blocks is that you can run out of stamina and they'll be fine, so it's kind of just about whittling your opponent down. Playing smart, putting him back where his friend died, so that the looting will be easy.
Kurva! I'm wounded!
We got him on a cut. That's a master strike. We will learn this. That's crazy. Alright guys, considering that we just lost a little bit of progress, I am going to stop this video right here. So we had a little bit of unfortunate turn of events. Luckily for us, this won't get us caught up in Tarkov again. We will play smarter, and you got to see some forest run through. I'll probably spend some time to get us kind of back to the area that we were before restarting that. So without further ado, this is episode 7 of Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. We just saw some fights. Unfortunately, we lost that last one. I really thought we had him, but other than that, guys, have a good one. See you guys on the next video.